You're operating a Ferrari with the parking brake on. Let me ask you something. How much is your physical dysfunction costing you? Not in gym memberships or physical therapy bills. I'm talking about the real cost. The big decision you made at 2 p.m. when you were completely exhausted with brain fog. Instead of feeling sharp and clear, the deal that you passed on because you didn't have the energy to pursue it, and maybe that meeting when you weren't fully present. Or maybe you don't have the energy to keep up with your kids because your back is killing you and you can't focus. Here's the reality. You're driving a Ferrari. Your mind, it's world class. Your discipline is unmatched. Your business instincts, razor sharp. But you're doing it all with the parking brake on. Every decision, every meeting, every strategic move, you're making that all at 60% capacity. Not because you're not smart enough, not because you don't work hard enough, but your body is causing drag on everything that you do. And here's what really ticks me off. You got so good with operating it with the parking brake on, you don't even realize how much it's costing you. So let's walk through a typical day. Maybe you wake up at 6 a.m. and you're already feeling tight and stiff. That uncomfortable feeling. Right then and there, you're starting the day at 70%. And that's before you even check your email or the kids get up. Then you move through your morning, but every movement takes more effort than it should. Your body is fighting itself, where it's compensating for all those imbalances. It's managing pain signals. It's operating within a restricted range of motion. It's like running your laptop with 47 tabs open, and you wonder why everything's running slow. Now it's 8 o'clock and you have your first important engagement. You're sitting there and you're already uncomfortable. 10 minutes in and your back starts talking. 20 minutes in and you're shifting positions. 30 minutes in, now you're only half listening. And it's all because you're managing that discomfort that you're feeling. That's not being fully present. And how can you give your all to your kids or your all to the meeting? That's not peak performance. Doesn't it sound like you're operating with the parking brake on? Now 2 p.m. rolls around. This is when you're starting to make different decisions. But by this time, you're feeling completely depleted. And it's not like you've done hard labor all day. It's from existing in a dysfunctional body. So what do? More coffee and then you push through. You just discipline your way through it. And I guess it works because you're a high performer, you will push through. You can force your way almost to anything. But here's what you're not taking into consideration. What could you accomplish if you're operating at a 100% compared to 60%? You have the same intelligence, the same discipline, the same work ethic, but now you have a body that supports you instead of fighting you. So now it's 6 p.m. You're done and you're not just tired from work, you're completely depleted. Your kids want to play with you, your partner wants to connect, but you have nothing left to give. You spent it all just functioning, battling your body and managing pain while compensating with dysfunction. So now the weekend comes and maybe you have plans to play golf or spend time with the family, but it feels like your back has been aching out. The kids want to play in the backyard and you say maybe later. And your partner asks if you want to go for a hike and you have to pass. That's not living your fullest life. You're just managing limitations. This isn't just today and the weekend. This is every day for years. How much have you not pursued? Or opportunities that you've missed? Or moments with your family that you're half present for? You want to have a body that actually works. So here's what no one's telling you. Your competitors may be crushing it right now. Maybe they're making the moves that you're missing, or your kids want to go hang out with their friend's house. It's not that they're smarter than you, it's just that they're not operating with the parking brake on. So you want to make a better decision? It's not just about intelligence, it's also about capacity. Think about these elite athletes. Do you think LeBron James at 40 is still dominating while he's ignoring his aging body? Or maybe the smartest CEOs that you know. Why are they all obsessed with optimization? Because they figured out what I'm going to share with you now. Your body isn't separate from its performance, it is your performance. So let me show you what the same day could look like when you release that parking brake. 6 a.m. you wake up, you're loose, you're energized, you're rested, and you actually want to move. You're starting the day at 95% to 100% capacity. And this is even before you even had coffee. You now move through your morning routine, kids getting up, moving around. Everything just seems so much easier. You don't have those pain signals or those restrictions. Your body, it's just working. Now you have your first call at 8 a.m. or you're driving the kids to school. You sit down and 30 minutes later, you're still comfortable, you're still focused, you're still fully present. When you used to be managing discomfort, now you're moving in flow. So now 2 p.m. rolls around and you're not completely depleted. You're not running on fumes. You're sharp. You have a clear mind and you're full of energy. And your body is not screaming for attention. So you make the right call, not the best I can do while I'm exhausted, but you're in optimal performance. So now 6 p.m. comes around, work's done, and you still have energy. Your kids want to play and you're like, let's go. Your partner wants to connect and you're fully present. You're not checked out or just getting through it. This is what operating without the parking brake looks like. You're operating at full capacity. You have better decisions, more energy, sharper focus, and you're fully present. So here's what's actually happening. You've been living in this dysfunction for years, and nobody has told you that it's been destroying your body's operating system. Your nervous system is adaptive, and if you don't use certain muscles, it stops sending signals to them. Whether it's your glutes, or your core stabilizers, or even your feet, then your body starts to compensate. Your lower back starts doing the work that your glutes should be doing. Your shoulders are tight because your core is not stabilizing, and everything's working harder than it should. And here's the performance killer. All that compensation, it takes energy. It's like your body is just constantly running, and that's where all the energy is going. It's just keeping you functional. So have you ever wondered why you're foggy in the afternoon? It's not just mental fatigue, it's your actual body draining your battery. If you can't sleep well, it could be that your nervous system is in fight or flight and your body is always in distress. If you have chronic pain, that's equal to chronic stress response. Chronic stress equals cortisol. Cortisol leads to brain fog, poor sleep, and energy drain. This isn't getting older. This isn't just how it is. It's like a mechanical dysfunction, and it creates a performance ceiling that you didn't even know you had. It's like having a parking brake on when you're trying to drive. It's dead feet killing your foundation, or dormant glutes forcing compensation, or tight fascia restricting your movement, or disconnected nervous systems draining your energy. But here's the thing, I can assure you, it's all fixable. Let me tell you about one of our clients. He was a 54-year-old who ran a business, managing a bunch of assets, making huge decisions every day. But the chronic lower back pain and brain fog, and the avoiding of physical activity, he felt like he wasn't up to full peak performance. He told me he built this business, and he couldn't remember the last time he felt good in his body. So what we did is we performed a movement assessment where his glutes weren't firing at all. Core stabilizers were offline, and his feet were completely disconnected. His body was burning 40% of his daily energy, and that was just managing the dysfunction. So week 1, we focus on nervous system activation, which includes rehydrating the fascia, activating the dormant muscles, and rebuilding foot strength. By week 3, I get a text. It's a miracle. I don't need the afternoon coffee to get to the day. So what we did was retested him. His glute activation was up to 75%. His core was finally firing properly, and the foot strength was coming back online. But here's what we really changed. His team noticed this first. He was more decisive and present in meetings. He was more strategic and less reactive. His body wasn't draining his battery anymore, so he had more capacity for everything else. Same 24 hours, but instead of 40% going to dysfunction, it's going to peak performance. And I see this patterns dozens of times with my clients, where some of our entrepreneur clients end up closing big deals, or our clients that are parents spend more time with their kids. These aren't different people, they're the same people as you. They're just operating without that parking brake on. And the timeline for this is weeks, not years. Weeks, not months. Because you're not just building new capacity, we're releasing existing capacity. We're turning muscles back on. We're rehydrating restricted tissue, and we're reconnecting your nervous system. So here's a choice that's in front of you. Path number 1, keep operating with the parking brake on. You're smart enough to keep pushing through, maybe disciplined enough to keep delivering, but every day that dysfunction gets a little worse. That compensation pattern gets more ingrained, and the energy drain gets bigger. So how much opportunity in business and with family are you missing? How many moments are you not present for? So keep going on that path is option 1. Or option number 2, you can release the brake, where we fix the dysfunction, we activate dormant capacity, and we reclaim the energy that you're wasting. The same intelligence, the same discipline, the same work ethic, but you're operating at 100%, not 60. You're making better decisions. You're seeing the opportunities that you've missed. You have energy for what matters by being present with your family, saying yes to experiences, and actually enjoying what this life has to offer, instead of just surviving it. The difference between these two paths is not small, but significant. The gap is massive. And every day you wait is another day that you're operating at minimum capacity. Another day with a parking brake on. So if anything in this video just landed with you, I've built something specifically for you. This is our nervous system reset, where you'll feel a difference in a week.